This is the SEC Insider Hit, brought to you by Capital Preservation Services, the tax planning team that helps business owners earn more and keep more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I was reading this article during the break, and I thought it was interesting. Maybe you will, or I could tie this into sports. Let me reference who wrote this piece. I've never heard of that site. Anyway, so it says, which of your hobbies do you think you could spin into a career? And I thought about that, and I said, well, I did that. I love sports. And some people would say it's not a career, but it's a career. Sports talk radio, sports marketing. Here are the other options that they gave you. They said, according to a new survey, 68% of people say they have a hobby, skill, or passion that they think they could turn into a career. 68%. And 60% are trying to make that dream come true. Here are the 10 hobbies we think we could use to go pro. 1 is writing. People still get paid for that? Anyway, 2 is baking. That's interesting. I guess the food boom. 3 is cooking. Some overlap there. Graphic design. That's almost every other person's a graphic designer. 5 is illustrating. Blake, are you an illustrator?
I liked to draw in school, but not anymore, really. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Color between the lines?
A talent lost. Hey, man, I got some nice art pieces.
Okay.
I used to
My
draw
art
cartoons.
teacher in elementary school told me I would never amount to anything.
That's incredible.
I'm just telling you. Maybe that's, and now we create a show every morning. So she was wrong.
Did you tell her you're an elementary school art teacher?
Well, no, I didn't. I guess I would have probably ended up.
What's the measuring stick here, lady?
Whatever it's called, detention or something. 6 is music. That makes sense. People do, side gigs. That's a great, fun deal. Beauty. That's a model. Beauty. Or
I was going to say people who
sell
do
cosmetics.
Makeup. I was going to say do makeup or something like that.
Fair enough.
Hair.
Number 8 is fashion. That's kind of a large. That's casting a.
That's a
pretty
big
wide net.
Yeah, because my mom was in fashion, but she was a buyer. She wasn't like a model. She bought for
Gotcha.
large chains. You know? So that's in fashion, but that's not. Interesting.
9 is health or wellness.
Interesting.
Pure. What is that called? Pure Bar.
Yeah.
Or a
Orange
lot
Theory,
of people are doing.
stuff.
They're instructors on the set. And 10 is fitness. There's some overlap there.
Yeah, I like that. So the graphic design one is the wave of the future. Combined with social media, if you can run like Photoshop, Illustrator, any of these Adobe Premiere products, any of the Adobe products, you can always find work. Like there's always small businesses in every town who don't have anyone doing stuff for them that you can get like freelance work on the side. Like, hey, I'll make some graphics for you. I'll run
Here's
a campaign
what I've found
for
over
you.
the years. We've done. I don't know how many logos created, right? Out of Bounds, Y'all Lifestyle, Whiskey 61, all the different things that we're kind of the space we're playing in. And I find this with those that can actually stay on, this is in anything, okay, but stay on task, right, and actually knock their clients' work out can actually make some good dough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those that float and space out and can't ever get through one project after another, it's crash and burn deal. But I agree with you. You can make several $1,000s a month if you stay the course and stay like the guy who did our app. I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah.
But the guy who built our app stays on point.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's just our new app. The Out of Bounds Radio app is awesome. First time he built it years ago, he did the same thing. He took it from someone else, and he just. We needed to get the deal finished. I didn't know. I wouldn't even know where to start to create an app, right? Nor do I want to. But I'm paying for it. And then he redid ours in October or something, and it's fabulous. But that's a guy who's kind of in that space. He's not a graphic designer, but maybe he is. I don't know. But he's an app developer, which sounds really cool too. Can you pick up chicks if you're like in a major metropolitan area and you drop that you're you're an app developer?
That's probably
Like in Austin, Texas, I would have to believe that 1 out of every 4 people under 30 years old
is an app
developer. One.
Yeah.
2, if you own your, well, I mean, it's not hard to start, some kind of
but that's
LLC
the
or
beauty-
S corp or C, whatever.
You don't even have to do that part. That's the beauty of today's world. Everyone can own a social media firm or a advertising.
Sure.
Yeah. I run an ad firm. It's just me. Like I run an ad firm. It's just me in my mom's basement.
And I know 3 catchy words.
Yeah. Yeah. I can say this to pretend like I know what I'm doing. No, I think have you seen that TV show Silicon Valley? It's about the boom. It's about the tech boom and Napa and everything. Okay. So
I've heard of it. Do I need to watch it?
It's pretty good. It's
Okay.
It's like an Entourage style, but about the tech industry as opposed to acting.
You know what?
It's a really good show.
I think I may
honestly.
need to binge watch Entourage this weekend.
That's a great show too.
Okay.
But Silicon Valley is like a tech version of that.
Okay.
I think mid to late 2000s into the early teens, if you were out in California and you were an app developer, you were like a celebrity.
Yeah.
Now it's probably past.
In 04, you could pull it.
100%.
Because Steve Jobs walks out on a stage and kind of blew the doors off of all of us in the world, right? He's got on jeans and a black pullover.
Mock turtleneck.
And these little glasses, okay? And he starts to show you this little thing called what was it called first? The
iPod.
Was it
Right?
the iPod?
Yeah, I think the iPod was the original.
And the guy was brilliant because he understood, even though he was a super tech nerd, that he was in sales. And then that changed the world. I mean, literally. I mean, you can look it up on YouTube right now. Or you can watch us on YouTube. That's actually cooler. Are we rolling the cameras?
We are
this
right
early?
now.
All right.
Right now.
I don't even know if I washed my face, but I feel good about it. So we're on YouTube right now. And if you want to see the Lane Kiffin bobblehead doll, because that could take you into the weekend and give you some momentum.
Speaking of which, I ran into the person who potentially, allegedly used to have that doll. And he told me, watch out, don't take anything else out of here. And I said, you watch out, don't take anything else
Oh,
from
wow.
us.
Did you explain to him that that's our studio, too?
Yeah. I just said you have no proof of anything.
That's right. So if you want to watch the show over the next 15, 17 minutes, then go to YouTube, your app, or you can type it in, youtube.com, and search Out of Bounds Sports. And you can see the Lane Kiffin bobblehead doll. We still have Tennessee up here.
That's right.
Should we leave them up until they get a head coach?
Yeah, what if that doll and that helmet are supposed to be together?
Oh, are you trying to start the rumor that Lane Kiffin's going back to Tennessee?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that, home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Good old Rocky Top.
Woo!
Rocky Top, Tennessee. I still love that. I walked into that Tuscaloosa bar in the 90s. I'd never heard the other version.
Oh,
Okay. And
Yeah.
Bart Heitch takes me to this, I don't know where we were. And we go to this bar. It was a fun place. They had obviously it was country music, right? I mean, it's 1990 something. I don't know. And we walk, the place is packed. People are standing up on their chairs, yelling. And they go, blank you, Rocky Top, go to hell, and they were singing it all night.
incredible.
Yeah.
That's a real rivalry right there.
Well, and this is when Tennessee was dominating them, Blake.
Yeah. When they actually had a reason to not like them.
Oh, man. Sweetest soda pop?
You'll always be home sweet home to me. Woo!
Do you think that Tennessee street fans lead the way in overall buying?
Ooh.
Do you think that they trump Mississippi, Arkansas, and Alabama?
I think so.
Because I think they could make a strong case for that.
I think so.
Overalls, no shirt, and one of those big truckers hats from 1984.
Yes. Mesh back.
Yeah.
It's salt foam front.
To do
Yeah.
that those are guys that eat large breakfasts every
Yeah.
morning.
Country fried ham every morning.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
six
Yeah.
things on the plate.
Yeah.
And somehow still go to work.
I will say, without fail, this is the best song in all of SEC sports.
I think you're right.
There's no fan. I don't
think you're
care
right.
who you are. If you watch SEC sports, you know this song and as much as you might hate to admit it, it's catchy, and you'll sing it.
Yeah,
you'll
will.
catch yourself
I
singing
found
it.
myself singing the other version that night, and I'm not mad at Bama or Tennessee.
Look at that. Listen to this banjo. That's skill.
This person probably learned under Dolly Parton.
This is from 1967. It's the Osborne brothers.
Ah, that may have been even pre-Dolly. Huh.
It's 4 dudes in a leopard coat.
No, it's not.
I'm not lying to you. I'm looking at it right now.
Grief.
This show's off the rails, and I love it. This song's incredible.
It's amazing.
Hope you'll always be.
Do you think that Jeremy Pruitt sang this at the top of his lungs?
He probably cried it when they fired him.
He was their perfect. He was their perfect head coach, because you could see Jeremy Pruitt in overalls without a shirt
Yeah,
going to breakfast
absolutely.
at some rural place in Tennessee,
100%.
and not even thinking twice about it.
He was their
Like,
Ed
this is
Orgeron.
what I wear.
He was their Ed Orgeron. He just never found his Joe Brady.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well,
That's what we're all looking for in life. We just all want to find our Joe Brady.
I will say this. Are we done with that? Or
Yeah, we're done. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
That was exciting, though.
It was. The SEC Insider Hit this morning is brought to you by Capital Preservation Services. Todd Martis and his team will take care of you. Earn more and keep more with Capital Preservation Services, working with medical professionals, lawyers, and business owners. They utilize a team of tax planners and specialized attorneys to stand behind their work. Capital Preservation Services. Earn more and keep more with Capital Preservation Services. Welcome in. Out of Bounds, 105.9 The Zone, ESPN. The Mississippi Ag John Deere Tractor text line, 601-885-3776. Want to say good morning. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're as excited as we are with a 205 kick. Love it. Perfect. Start cooking at 8, 9, 10 in the morning on Sunday. So you have a 205 kick, Tampa Bay at Green Bay, Brady and Rodgers. Doesn't get any better. And then at 5:40 to take you into the evening, you have your Buffalo Bills going against the Kansas City Patrick Mahomes. I also want to let you know that the Detroit Lions hired a New Orleans Saints. Was he the defensive coordinator?
No, tight ends coach.
Yeah. Tight ends coach, Dan Campbell. And so the Saints lost their tight ends coach, and he was their assistant head coach or associate, whatever you call it. And he's now the Detroit Lions head coach. And in his press conference, he talked about how they're going to be kneecap biters. So not only is Blake Scott an ant bed kicker, but he talked about, I'm not kidding you, it's 2021. This is not a 1977 football press conference where everybody was a meathead, right? Bum Phillips was the head coach for the Houston Oilers. We could go on and on. But they are going to be kneecap biters in Detroit. So if you want to take that and run with it, maybe we should all order Detroit Lions jerseys in the offseason. Blake?
Go ahead.
Okay. Chris, let's go back to Tennessee. Evidently, this has some run. Chris is on our Mississippi Ag text line. He says, I lived in Knoxville for 10 years. They play that song 40 times per game on average. That's awesome. Oh, we have to show me the money, don't we?
Yeah, we need to.
Okay. All right. Well, we're kind of on a roll, but let's do it anyway.
I know. Nick says, I'd rather hear Colonel Rep is crying.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So I'm going to have to get that queued up at some point during the show
All right,
today.
well, let's try to do it at 8 if you can.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
All right, 8 or 8:15, we'll try to do Colonel Reb is crying. Did we ever find out who was
RIP. Yeah, we've talked to
who
the guy.
did that?
Yeah,
we did? Did we have him on?
He's out of Memphis,
Okay.
yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Well, my first year when I was here, we had him on.
Did we ask him if he was sober when he did that?
I think he talked about he and his friends
had
had a little fun.
Had a brewski or two?
Yeah, this was right when Orgeron was getting the official job after he had the interim for that 6 games or whatever. That was when
LSU?
when we interviewed the guy. Yeah. Yeah, it was like my first year when I was here. Yeah.
Here's another Mississippi Ag text from DB. Watch Peyton Manning sing Rocky Top with Lee Bryce on YouTube. Ooh, I'll watch that during the break.
Yeah, we'll pull that
for
up.
sure. Kendall Collins, everybody. Mr. Crawfish Quesadilla.
Ooh.
Rotel and among other things, that Kendall has cooked for us. Part of the Mudbugs team. Real quick, driving in from Stark Vegas late yesterday afternoon. What did I do? 15 minutes out of Rankin County. I called Mudbugs, ordered 2 pounds of shrimp, and I had an amazing dinner last night. Oh, it was so good. It had been since last June, maybe, since I had Mudbugs. And
Jealous.
So they were slinging crawfish and shrimp, and I had to have some shrimp to marry with what we had for dinner last night. Kendall says, Blake, please don't sing along. I thought that was funny. Squirrel is still in a bad mood. I don't want to surprise you.
Yeah.
But Squirrel is on the Mississippi Ag Tech. Squirrel wakes up. What's another word for crotchety?
Squirrel.
Okay. We've got 8 minutes. Do you want to do Show Me the Money? All right, let's segue. Show Me the Money is powered by the Golden Moon Casino Sportsbook. It's super awesome and cool. It's a sports bar, too. Bet $50 there. Play award-winning Dancing Rabbit Golf Club for $30. We're live in the Bank Plus studio. Blake?
When the lights are about to be turned off, you know what you need. Because you got to somehow make that paper, right?
Right.
Show me the money!
You come to the right place for that. Because it's time for Bo Bounds to
Show me the money!
show you the...
Oh, man. And we trademarked that.
Love it.
How about that?
All
Go
right.
ahead.
2 big games this weekend. The NFC and AFC Championship. So we'll start with the first one, NFC Championship. Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, traveling to Green Bay. First NFC Championship at home for Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Packers favored by 3.5. Who you got?
Holy moly. Rodgers won on the road in 11? Okay. Who do I have? I got to make that paper.
Minus 3.5 to the Packers.
This is all powered by the Golden Moon Casino Sportsbook. Can I take the points and Packers win by 3?
Show me the money!
All right.
There you go.
So I will take the 3.5 for Tampa Bay Tom Brady's. And anytime you're married to a supermodel, I have to take the points. Green Bay wins by 3, but I still win the bet at 3.5. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Which way are you going?
I think the Packers win by 5.
Okay.
I think they
So you'll
cover
give
the
them
3.5.
You're going to lay the points. Good deal.
Yep. All right, we're going to stay in that game, a little prop bet.
Ooh.
So Aaron Rodgers, prohibitive favorite to be the MVP. Tom Brady throwing better deep than he ever has in his career under Bruce Arians and this loaded Tampa Bay wide receiver room. More passing touchdowns in the blizzard in Lambeau. Brady or Rodgers?
Ooh. Brady.
Show me the money!
Interesting.
Brady, because I think you're going to be surprised that Green Bay's going to run the ball some. They got some dudes. Yeah.
Aaron Jones, Dylan Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, well, Dylan Johnson, that was a heck of a pickup, man.
Yeah.
That guy can play.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I think he's number 28 for Green Bay.
I believe that's correct. So looking at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers over under 51. Tampa Bay has hit their over 2 of the last 3. They did not against the Saints, but they had scored over 30 points in 4 of their last 5, not against the Saints. Green Bay hit the over in 2 of their last 3, and Aaron Rodgers, again, an offense that's scoring 30 points plus per game. Over under 51. What you got?
Over.
You gonna show me the money.
I've got it over.
There you go. A
And
shootout.
it's not going to be – it could land on 51, by the way, at 27-24, because I still win.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go over, even though the weather could be, dicey.
It's 21 degrees.
I just think
supposedly.
that the receivers will find some space throughout the game, and we'll have some big explosive plays from both Brady and Rodgers throwing it down the field.
There you go. Go to the AFC title game. Buffalo, first AFC title game since 1993.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Man.
They travel to Kansas City. Mahomes supposedly going to play. Kansas City's favored by 3 points. Who you got? Chiefs, Bills.
I'll lay the points.
Show you the money.
I'll lay the points, and watch out. Chris Jones is going to be in Josh Allen's back pocket too. So, but Kansas City's just too tough.
There you go.
Yeah.
Over under 54. Buffalo at Kansas City. Kansas City has only hit the over in 2 of their last 4 games. Buffalo, meanwhile, has scored nearly 40 points per game in their 8-game winning streak.
I'm going over.
You gonna show me the money.
I am going over in both games. That's
smart
probably a
play.
loser.
No, over club. It's more fun.
Yeah, it is.
Cheer for points. More total yards, the dual threat Josh Allen or a hobbled Patrick Mahomes?
Mahomesy.
Show me the money!
Yeah.
So you think he'll throw for more than Allen runs and throws for?
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, don't be surprised if Mahomes runs for, 10 yards here or there.
Yeah, no, I could see it. He's been hurt with that ankle injury. We'll see how
I saw
healthy
he was
is.
limping even before he got knocked out of the game.
That's right.
I just think he's got that. He wants to make that paper.
That's correct. So
And
Sunday,
he's got a baby on the way.
That is
so he
true.
needs to make sure he makes some money, even though he just signed a
half
$500 million contract.
Ugh. All right. Sunday night's game features 2 of the best receivers in the league. Stephon Diggs for the Bills, Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. More receiving yards, Tyreek Hill or Stephon Diggs?
Wow.
I know. Chiefs have so many options.
I'm going to go Stephon Diggs.
Show me the money!
Man, what a good move for him. He leaves Minnesota, goes with the Bills. They're in a rebuild. They do it right, and now he's in the AFC Championship game.
Man.
Dude.
Bills Mafia, baby. Turn up.
That guy can play. Wow. Okay, I'm looking forward to both games.
There you go.
You going to cook anything on Sunday?
I'm going to be in Starkville this weekend.
You
so
going to Stark Vegas?
I probably will not cook Sunday. Cook Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday.
Yeah, you got to go by Two Brothers.
That's right. Probably do that tonight.
Smash some tacos. Street tacos and wings.
Their pork belly tacos are so good. Their nachos are fantastic. Everything there is so good.
Their nachos are good. Two Brothers
So good.
in the historic Cotton District in Starkville, Mississippi. Two Brothers' new place. It is. It's 2 stories. It's super cool. I guess Terry Powell just forgot about the mural of me. He put Jake Mangum and Dak Prescott up there. John Daly may get one after his appearance at Two Brothers over the summer.
They need a section with the Out of Bounds show.
No question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Upstairs, in the bar area, I think that's got to happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. And the table with our mural next to it could have a microphone where people could just record stuff. It'll just link back to here where we could just have random. Could you imagine after State loses to like Minnesota Valley Tech in football, we can get some great audio recorded straight from Two Brothers? What a like the old shows where they had the call-in line and people would just scream at the call-in line. That's what we need.
We do need that. Actually, I wasn't listening to you. I was looking at our Twitter timeline. At Bow Bounds, presented by RPT and Rick's Pro Truck. Number 1, Jeep accessories, truck accessories, spray and bed liners, lift kits, ricksprotruck.com. We need to give away a spray and bed liner, so I got to get with Justin. New location, Gluckstadt, Madison County. Spray and bed liners, lift kits, WeatherTech floor guards, accessorizing your Jeep, SUV, or truck, bumper to bumper. They just did our Tahoe, and it looks amazing. Casey and the team up in Gluckstadt, Madison, and Barry took care of us. ricksprotruck.com. Rick's Pro Truck, number 1 Jeep and truck accessory stores in Mississippi. ricksprotruck.com.